Good afternoon. Hey, Travis, just want to say hello. I haven't talked to you in a while. For this project, I'm going to talk about educating the city council. It's a little different in the state of Montana, so what the requirements are. So bear with me and give me a little bit of grace. From the perspective of education and enforcement and engineering, we do a pretty good job within our organization to go out and educate the public, from fire extinguisher training, fire exit drills, those types of things. The enforcement side, we do have, as you know, we have our Fire Prevention Bureau, which we have our fire marshal, and then two assistants to the fire marshal. As long as engineering, we do not have the engineering component side for pre-plans that comes through usually the local jurisdiction, like the city of Belgrade, being that we're a fire district. We come in and inspect. However, in the state of Montana, the only requirement you have to get a certificate of occupancy is an electrical, and they give it like a green sticker. It's not sprinklers, and none of those things matter in the state of Montana. So a perfect example is, as we were speaking last week, is that we've had a large 50,000 square foot tilt up with a 9,000 foot basement. And in the basement, they're gonna use for storage. They didn't sprinkler it. And as we came in and had those discussions with the fire load and the issues and concerns that we have, it was pushed back that it's not mandated in the state of Montana to have it sprinklered. It's just suggested. Now, they do use the national fire codes, they use the building codes, they use NFPA 1, 70 and whatnot to help with the fire ratings, but it's not mandated in the state of Montana. So from that perspective, it's a little bit different. When we're talking about different types of construction within our jurisdiction, I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about, still I feel the risks for firefighters are lightweight construction and the tactics in which we use there. From the building side, there's not a lot of tilt-ups yet. We still use metal type structures here, so it'd be like a type 1 that's predominantly used. Now with the explosive growth, we are seeing the tilt-ups. We are starting to see more of the hotels that are type anywhere from type 2 to all the way up to type 5 for 4 or 5 stories there. So, you know, and from the perspective of the structural control and the means of fire protection to improve the safety of unsafe structures in your area, you know, we don't have a lot of vacant buildings. We do have some, and as some of the projects I've done within this course, from my previous employer, North Las Vegas, I'll talk about my concerns of vacant buildings. I think is one of the most underrated and highest risk to our firefighters today. But we don't have those issues here. The issues here are just your standard single wide, double wide trailers and lightweight construction. So from that perspective, as far as flow testing and whatnot, it's not mandated in the state of Montana. We do it, but if the builders decide not to use it, we don't have a lot of leg to stand on at this time. And with the jurisdictions, we have 3 supporting jurisdictions. We have the fire district, we have the city of Belgrade, and then we have Gallatin Valley. And we're in the process of what we're trying to do now through the state legislature is have Gallatin Valley or county jurisdictions supersede city jurisdictions. And so that gives more of the fire districts and fire authorities more power to mandate safer firefighter standards within building construction. So that's in the process of what we're doing right now. I know it's a little more challenging to do this project per se up where I'm at because of the way the Montana codes are. So I hope that helps. And Travis, it was good to see you, or at least have an opportunity to relate and communicate with you right now. So keep in touch.